Hey guys, Andrew Zarian here, and we just finished recording Tech News Weekly here on the GFQ Network. John is with me. Hey, John. Oh, there you are.
Hey, how's it going?
And I'm joined by Chris, actually, from Gonna Geek, GonnaGeek.com. How you doing, Chris?
You guys just can't get rid of me.
I cannot get rid of you. Now you're hanging out for this. So
He tried. It just
I did
didn't work.
try. So I decided I'm going to do this video. It was on the fly that I thought of doing this right now, is because I get asked constantly, almost every single day on Twitter. I get asked, what is the best microphone to get? I'm starting to do a podcast. What's the best microphone to get? And it is one of those. It's one of those questions that you can never give the right answer, right? There's no. I don't know how to answer what is the best microphone for this single person, but I'm going to do my best right now. And I'm going to tell you why the AT2005 by Audio-Technica is the best microphone for anybody that is starting in podcasting or wants to use this mic. They've been podcasting for a while or they want a secondary mic. The reason why this is probably the best microphone you could have in your arsenal of equipment is because this thing is 50-something bucks right now, John, right?
Yes.
On Amazon? At this very moment.
About $55.
As of July 15th, this is about $55, and they're running a promotion right now, which will probably not last for a while. You got 20% off the purchase of this microphone on Amazon.
Yeah, that's if you buy it directly from Amazon.
If you buy it directly from Amazon. Other than the price, because you could buy cheap mics all the time. The Samsung Q2U is another one. Great microphone, very inexpensive. But the reason why I love this microphone is because it actually sounds really good. It's a dynamic microphone, not a condenser. This is a condenser microphone that I'm using right now. It's a Neumann, and I'm gonna do a comparison for you guys. This microphone is $1,000. It's around $1,000. This microphone,
the TLM 103, correct?
Yes, the TLM 103, Neumann TLM 103. This is a $50 microphone. A cheapo $50
Yeah, and what's
microphone.
great about that is that you also have multiple options for connecting this to whatever interface that you have. You know, whether it be your computer or if you actually have a mixer, you can plug it in via XLR, and you can also plug it in via USB, which you can't do with a lot of mics. So if you're actually on the go somewhere, it's very easy to use this mic through just a USB.
It is.
Did you guys know you can run it both USB and XLR at the same time? So you could have a USB input in one computer and the XLR input in another.
Yeah.
And it will send sound to both.
Yes.
I didn't know that until a while ago. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's
I had to
completely
jury rig
independent.
something together.
It's actually phenomenal. So it comes with, here's a microphone. It's actually a very good looking mic. The only thing I don't really care for is the blue light that lights up when you connect it to USB. So I always put a little tape on it. But it feels great. It's a heavy mic, sturdy mic. Comes with a little cheapo stand, XLR cable, and a USB cable. And it comes with a bag. So I'm actually traveling this week, so I'm going to be able to put it in this and take it with me. So I'm going to do a little comparison here for everybody that wants to kind of know what this microphone sounds like compared to this microphone, you know, an expensive microphone. And I'm sure people are going to say, well, this one sounds so much better. That's what I always get when I do this. So right now I'm on this microphone. Now I do have processing. I have a whole lot of processing on my audio right now because we're going through a DBX 286. But I'm going to do one with the processing, and I'm going to do one without the processing to kind of do a fair comparison, as fair as possible. So here I am on the TLM 103. This is the microphone in front of me. I'm going to turn this off. And now I am on the AT2005 USB XLR mic. I'm connected via XLR. Now, it is a little... I could lower it a little bit, you know, because I'm going through the processing here to kind of get it even. It's a little brighter as far as I could hear, but the processing on this thing is kind of set for a different microphone and not this. So let's turn off the processing. So now the processing is all the way off. There's no processing at all. It's just going right through it, and I'm just controlling the levels on the DBX. Let's turn off the processing on the TLM, and this is the TLM now without any processing. But totally bypassing the processing. Let's do this one more time. The TLM 103 with no processing, and the AT2005 without any processing. Now, would you guys say there is a $1,000 difference in the sound of these two microphones?
Not $1,000.
I mean, actually, let me ask you, which microphone do you like better? When you're listening to this, I mean, you're hearing it over Skype, so it's going to be very different. but which microphone would you say you prefer when you hear it?
I personally prefer the TLM 103. However, that's because I can noticeably hear the difference myself. I'm an audiophile. I can pick up the differences. However, with that said, though, the AT2005 USB, for the price that you're paying for, sounds incredibly good. There are other microphones that are $100 that sound nowhere near as good as the AT2005 USB.
Yeah, and I've heard the arguments, when you talk about these microphones, I've heard people say, well, in that price range, I kind of would go with an SM58. The SM58 is a very popular microphone by stage musicians because you could take this thing and, just use it as a hammer and it'll still work. It's a very rugged microphone. And it's cheap. It's $100. And that's why most bands, most musicians that are going on tour are throwing around an SM58. This microphone, obviously, you cannot throw around like that. It's a little bit more gentle. It has a sound card built into it, obviously. You could also do headphone monitoring, which is cool when you connect it via USB. But with that said, it's still a very, very good microphone. And I'm on it right now.
It's very listenable.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, listen, I have not converted my DBX for perfect processing with this thing because I rarely use this microphone. I use it when I'm on the go. I use it for Google Hangouts if I'm talking to a friend over Skype. These are the scenarios that I use this microphone for. But I have used it in podcasting environments, and I have to tell you, it is a very, very impressive microphone. I highly, highly recommend it. So when I am asked what is the best microphone for podcasting, I have to say it is the AT2005 by Audio-Technica. Over the Yeti, over the Snowball. I know a lot of people love the Snowball and they love the Yeti because of the way that it looks. Listen, if it works for you, that's fine. I personally am not a fan of those two microphones because they're condenser mics and it picks up everything. This is a dynamic microphone, so it is not going to be as sensitive to the surrounding environment. We're in a studio environment right now, so a lot of that noise is cut out. But most people that are doing a podcast are doing it from their bedrooms, from their offices, from their living rooms. So it is a noisy environment for most people. Guys, if you like this microphone, you could do so by clicking on that Amazon. You could buy it by clicking on that Amazon link right on the bottom of this video. You could buy it on Amazon. You could buy it anywhere, B&H. It's available almost every single place. John, you just ordered one also, right? You just ordered this microphone as well. And Chris, you have one too.
I do. It was my primary podcast microphone until about 6 months ago. It's a great mic, and I switch back and forth on occasion, and it's currently my travel mic because of the USB capability.
Yeah. And it goes a long way. So I'm actually, like I said, I'm traveling this week, and I actually have to order one because I've given so many of them away to people. Almost all my friends that get into podcasting, I'm like, oh, I got this great mic for you. Here you go. And I just give it to them, and I never end up taking it back. So somewhere in the world, there's probably like 10 of these just hanging around, not being used because people, they end up doing shows and then stop doing them. Guys, again, I wanted to be clear about this. Yeah, there are other microphones, and you'll get a better sound and a better, depending on what you prefer. But if you are starting out in podcasting, if you're starting out in studio, at home recording, there is no better microphone than this for the price. 50-something bucks. You're getting a really good quality mic, and majority of people will never be able to tell the difference that it's a $50 mic or if it's a $100 mic or $300 mic. So I would start out as cheap as possible. If you like this video, you can check out all our other videos by going to gfknetwork.com. We'll see you all next time.